Assignment time. So, I showed you a little bit here. I showed you enough to be dangerous. I showed you that, you can have forms, they attach to each other. But in the previous chapters, I showed you a lot of tools and a lot of examples, like that pyramid example where I cut a hole in it, came into place here. I showed you the ability to extrude on a curve. Maybe that would come in handy here. Maybe extruding it off here and then merging the edges right here. There's another example that I showed you. So I want you to extrapolate all the information that you know or could reference back to from the past videos to produce this weapon. Now, not produce this weapon, but I'm talking about your weapon, okay? And here's what I want. I want your concept in here, and I want to see your concept on the back wall, not mine. I gave you my concept. I gave you an example. I just want you to work out your own concept, however, and see how it turns out. So your assignment is to turn in the concepted out part on the back wall and to turn in your finished rifle. Remember, keep everything very, very clean in your scene. Okay, in this case, I'll show you my final output, and that is under this, and I'll show you this one right here. So as my final output goes, I want to clean up my scene. So here's one I did earlier. And I did this a couple times just to make sure I had the workflow down pat and everything else. So here it's facing the other direction. But notice I have the smoothed out version with the 3 on the keyboard. And I also have the version that's smooth using the mesh smooth feature. So the high poly and low poly, notice they're labeled conventionally and they're all put together. So that's what I want for the assignment. Your low poly and high poly one. Again, all I did was go mesh smooth to one of them and I made the high poly version. Alright, enjoy the assignment and move on with the chapters when you're done.